Jerry Mallory here, SB Nation, PrideDetroit.com. To sum this game up in one word, it would definitely be disappointed. Lions fall in Lambeau Field to the Packers. Disappointed for a lot of reasons. Obviously, as the game is beginning, we hear Calvin isn't playing. You know, you're saying, wow, the chances have to decrease quite a bit. How many of you, if you picked the Lions to win the game, after Calvin was known to be out, still thought the Lions would win? You know, we all kept hope alive, and a little bit of me said, hey, you know what? They could still win this game. But they looked awfully similar to the preseason when Calvin did not play the last 3 games. The offense just didn't do anything. And it's disappointing. The offensive line this game did not give Stafford enough time. Riley Reef, he's showing his inexperience in this game. Jason Fox gets injured again. Just leave Corey Hilliard out there. You know, as far as I'm concerned, a cohesive offensive unit is important. They played good with those 5 guys the first 4 games or so. You bring in Jason Fox, and I'm not saying he was the reason the whole line didn't block good, but they started to struggle this game, which was unfortunate, giving up 5 sacks. Stafford, you know, he was not as accurate as he could have been. There were a few drops here and there. Then the defense, you say they did good, which is fine, but week in and week out, even in some of the winning games, they're getting up these big plays, whether it's 78 yards against Adrian Peterson or 50-some-odd yards from Matt Forte. This game, it was 2 for the price of 1, James Jones and Randall Cobb. The defense seems to be good on third down, getting, the offense the ball, not giving up third downs as we did in previous years. They're good at bending but not breaking, a term we often heard in the Rob Marinelli Tampa 2 days, whereas, like they said, between the 20s, the Packers looked good, but they couldn't punch it in. 5 field goals except for the 1 big play. And so you have to give credit to the defense, Detroit's, from that standpoint. But if they can limit these big plays, which they're going to have to do, things will be a lot better. What this means might not mean a whole lot. If you thought after the Bears game they were a 10-win team, 11-win team, this is probably still one of the games you may have thought they were going to lose. For me, I didn't really jump too much higher after they defeated the Bears. I put them at about 9 wins. After they beat Washington, beating the Bears, I put them at 9. In this game, they're still a 9-win team. Fortunately for the NFC, there's not as many competitors. I'm looking at Monday Night Football right here, and the Jets are losing, or rather winning, on the road. A team like the Atlanta Falcons we thought would be a wild card, sure shot, they're fading. The NFC least is not getting it done. So I'm not saying wild card. The Lions are still in first place in the NFC North, and they need to go and win the division. But what I'm saying is, if they don't win the division, the chance to make the playoffs this year is a lot more wide open. It's going to come down to about 3 or 4 teams. The Cardinals are sticking around, the San Francisco 49ers, and then 2 teams from the NFC North, with one of the teams winning. Sorry, Minnesota, you're not in the equation. So in years past, where it's 5 or 6 teams, right now, and it's early, so much can change, but right now there's like only 4 teams. Really, in my opinion, 3 teams vying for 2 spots. The Niners, the Bears, and the Lions, or you want to say the Lions and the Packers. 2 out of the 3 teams in the NFC North. You get my drift. This was a tough loss. Definitely disappointed. It was one of those games where you watch it, and it takes my mood away, guys. As a Lions fan, and that's the question I'm posing. You leave your comments in the comments section. What is your mood after a game? Obviously, you're sad. I know that, but do you get angry? Does your family know to leave you alone? Do you get sad? Do you try to get your mind off of it? Me, I just get sad, man. It's like the whole, when I talked about Aaron Rodgers, I made this parallel. It's like the whole my puppy got shot and killed type of mode. Just down. And I just want to go to sleep. I don't want to watch Sports Center. I don't want to watch any other NFL games. After the Lions lose, I don't watch the NFL until right around Monday. I'm back in. But that afternoon game, Sunday, the 4 o'clock game, the Sunday night game, count me out. I didn't watch them. It's too tough. And that's just how I get by after a Lions loss. How do you get by? All right, guys, that's going to do it. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. We'll be back a little bit later this week. We'll talk more about the upcoming matchup. We've got to move forward. We got to keep pressing on. step off that ledge like the band Third Eye Blind said. But until then, I want to thank each and every one of you. As always, this has been Jerry Mallory for SB Nation and PrivateTrade.com.